Good morning everybody and welcome to day 5 and welcome to the beautiful town of Skagen. Now I've been calling it Skagen, but it's not. It's actually, the Danes actually pronounce it Skagen. It's very picturesque. It's about half the size of Kristiansand. Our first impressions are it's really, really pretty. And of course, the sun's come out, so great stuff. Now the plan for today is actually a little bit low-key. We're going to spend more time on the ship today than we have in the last couple of ports, purely because we just want to enjoy the ship a little bit more and get to find all its nooks and crannies. I am going to go out into Skagen. The good thing is I think it's walking distance, so you can probably walk into Skagen in about 15 minutes. Sorry, Skagen. I think you can walk into Skagen in about 15 minutes. So definitely going to go out there for a short trip, but I want to spend the majority of the day enjoying the ship and enjoying some of the food that they have on board, and find all those little nooks and crannies that I keep missing. And so, because yesterday we were in Tivoli Gardens, amazing place. I couldn't find the wooden roller coaster. As we were leaving, it didn't occur to me that I seem to have missed it. So I don't want to do that with the ship. I don't want to miss any of those like secret areas. So yeah, welcome to a brand new episode. Welcome to Skagen, and welcome to our continuing adventure on Sky Princess. So we're in Skagen. We thought it was Skåne. Earlier today in the beginning of this video, I completely mispronounced the name of it because I was told that it was pronounced Skåne.
The tour guide in Copenhagen said it was pronounced Skåne.
Turns out, thanks to a quick Googling, he was wrong. We'd come off the ship, it was about a 10-minute walk, and we were just following like a lot of people, and we decided to come a little bit off the beaten track to see what Skagen looks like, because it's a very small place, and it is, let's just say it, it's beautiful. It's very clean. I just love the designs.
Very yellow.
It's very yellow, yeah. The houses are all the houses here have exactly the same aesthetic. Now we don't know, we were just wondering if that's like an ordnance thing. You know, if you come from Bath in the UK, then one of the things you have to do is put your house with Bath stone cladding, so they all look the same. And we're wondering if the colour yellow in Skagen is a rule. Quite safely say as well that I am not dressed for this warm weather because I'm absolutely roasting.
So what day are we today? Are we Wednesday?
The joys of being on a cruise ship
What
is
day
not
are we?
knowing what day
Yes,
we're at.
Wednesday. They're shut on Wednesdays. Anyone who speaks Danish out there, I'm guessing the word for closed is lukket, which also rhymes with...
Skagen as a town probably has a very small population because it's not very big at all. But what we're going to do is going to make our way down through the high street, and then we're going to go down to the lighthouses where the beaches begin. Now the beaches here are beautiful, but they're all on the other side of the peninsula. Is it a peninsula? And let's have another look down the shops on the high street. And what I can see right now is knockoff handbags. So that, come on, cruisers love knockoff handbags.
Skagen leather, maybe that would be.
Oh, Skagen leather. Is Skagen leather a thing? Oh. Second World War, when the Germans were occupying different countries, they were making those countries hand over their Jewish people. And we all know what happened in the Holocaust. But Denmark refused. And what they would do is they brought the Jewish people, the Jewish Danes, to Skagen, to this town here, and they would secretly evacuate them to Sweden, who was neutral during the Second World War. Story of a people who would not bow to tyranny, and that deserves a lot of respect.
How beautiful.
Glenn was just saying that the aesthetic of Skagen is very much to his liking. Floral and pastel, and it's very clean. It seems like the people here really take pride in their city. Nearly got hit by a cyclist twice already. It's going really well. We've just been completely enveloped with the smell of smoked bacon. And now we're regretting skipping breakfast and not going to the buffet.
It's about a restaurant. It's called Slag to Munch.
Okay, we're going to say goodbye to Glenn. Say goodbye. Bye, Glenn. And the sun's come out. This could not be more perfect. Well, it could be. I could be in the Caribbean. Wow, how amazing is this? It's just so unspoiled. And then you look over here, and that's where the smell is coming from, because it absolutely, the air just stinks of fish. This is where the beach in Skagen begins. Now it actually goes all the way to the end over there, and it loops all the way around the peninsula and back. And on the other side is where you're going to get the best beaches. But this here, this is the Baltic Sea. And as it goes all the way around there onto that side, that's where it meets the North Sea, which is the sea on the east side of the UK. And I would say, oh my God, it's so Baltic, and now I'm at the Baltic Sea. It's pretty amazing, actually. And it's very calm. It smells, do you know what it smells like? Cooked fish. Someone is cooking a lot of sardines. But wow, and there's loads of tankers and loads of ships, and I think I'm assuming that's either a rig, and there's what looks like a military ship. Wow, it's quite something, honestly. Skagen in Denmark, I'd absolutely 100% recommend coming here. If you do come here on Sky Princess or on another cruise ship, then there's no point doing any excursions. I would say. You can do it all. It's such a small area, you don't need to pay the extortionate amounts of money that Princess will charge. But just get out early and just pray for a nice day like today. So, this is the beaches at Skagen, and I have to say, it's absolutely amazing. Really lovely, really peaceful. But Glenn has left me, so I'm now going to follow him back, go back to the ship. We have skipped breakfast, we're going to go get some food and have a chill. So it's a very small town. We've only been here a couple of hours, and that's all we really needed, to be honest. And yeah, let's go back to Sky Princess, find some lunch.
I got 6 more today.
Thank you.
Do you think they know they're screen sharing to this? Amazing. He's having a team meeting and he has no idea that it's on the screen.
We're up for sound test.
Okay, so this requires, I bought 2 sets of cutlery because I didn't want them to think that I was being really greedy, but I'm not letting Glenn have any of this. So first of all, we have a hot dog, which I didn't ask for, with some loaded cheese fries. Oh my God, that is so good. Oh my gosh, that's one of the best hot dogs I've ever eaten. The loaded cheese and bacon fries are good, they're a bit cold. This, he didn't mix the salsa evenly across the top of the hot dog, which is kind of annoying. So I have to sort of, I put sliced fresh jalapeno, salsa verde, and some Gouda cheese pieces on this hot dog. And these chips are covered in sriracha. A little pot of mayonnaise. Oh, that's really sweet sriracha actually. Oh yeah, the hot dog is good. The roll has burst through the bottom, which is kind of annoying, but it is what it is. Did you take the tomato out of the burger?
No.
Do your job. He's already on the gin, I can see. It's going to be right bolshy later.
Hot out.
Stop speaking with your mouth full. Okay, and this is the BLT. But I'm taking out the T because I'm not a fan of tomato. Yuck. I'm going to do a steps check at 9,872. I think today's going to be the most amount of steps we do in a day. We've got SABATINI'S booked for dinner this evening. Everybody who's been on Princess highly rates SABATINI'S. I've never done it before. Glenn, you've done SABATINI'S in the past. How would you rate SABATINI'S in your previous experience?
Very nice.
He says very nice. As we all know, Glenn is a man of many words. But yeah, Pulso's burgers, all very good. I'm going to also, right over there, there's a place called Slice, where they do slices of pizza. Something tells me I'm going to be having a pizza chaser. Oh my gosh, it looks amazing, honestly. Can I get 2 slices of the pepperoni? Because I'm a massive pig and I've just eaten a burger and it wasn't enough. Thank you, sir, that's lovely. Thank you. Oh. It's pizza time. Well, I did say to him, I'm going to have 2 slices of pizza because I'm a fat bitch. It's the same spicy pepperoni you have in Alfredo's. It's very good. I did get 2 because I was going to give 1 to Glenn, but he just came over and started taking the mickey at me, so now I'm going to eat both of them and make him watch. You should see the look he's giving me right now. Pure disgust. Alright, that was brunch. We're going to have a chill, go to the retreat in the adults area, have a few drinks, and then maybe have a bit of a snooze before dinner this evening. So I'll see you at SABATINI'S next. SABATINI'S is on deck 5, and obviously we got lost, as we always do. The presentation did seem a little bit unnecessary, but The calamari looks really good. This is the lamb with rocket and radishes, and looks. It's cooked perfectly. It looks it's lovely. I'm a big fan of rockets anyway because I like the pepperiness of the salad. The radishes obviously complement that too. Deep fried calamari with lemon and garlic mayo.
It's very soft, it's lovely. Not chewy at all.
That's amazing. Yeah, I totally chose the wrong course. The thing with calamari is when you've had calamari, I always find that it's really overcooked and it's very chewy and quite tough. It's very rare that you get it and it's cooked perfectly. That is the most perfectly cooked calamari I've tasted in years. Perfecto. Okay, so we're here with the cheese fondue with hazelnuts. This is one of the courses. Glenn did choose not to have a course this time. It's actually, the consistency is really thick. It's thicker than I thought it was going to be. Wow. Wow. Oh, I don't even know. I honestly do not know how to describe it. The flavour of cheese is going through it, but it's not a cheese fondue. It's so light and creamy and cheesy, but not heavy in any way, shape or form. Outstanding. Absolutely outstanding. Pasta course time, and we have the seafood linguine, and it looks beautiful. With some clams and prawns, or as they say in Spain, pipi. I had a seafood pasta recently, and when I bit into the prawn, it was nowhere near as good as the prawn I just ate. So that's a good sign. Oh, it's gorgeous. And there's some porcini mushroom. Oh. I have never been able to cook. Whenever I have pasta in a restaurant, it's always obviously al dente. But it makes me realize I've never been able to cook pasta properly. Like, I always do it too soft. I like it soft, but when you have it in a restaurant and it's cooked the way it's supposed to be cooked, it makes such a huge difference. Anyway, we're here with the final savory course, which for me is, I think, chicken. It's very thin chicken. It looks really nice. It looks really delicate. And it's served with asparagus on a bed of something. I think it's actually, it just happens to be the best mashed potato I've ever eaten in my life. Oh my gosh, that richness, that is, oh. Game over. Game over. With asparagus, are you supposed to eat the furry bit or the stalk?
All of it.
Oh, all of it, okay. I don't really eat asparagus, but for the sake of YouTube.
It's lovely.
Well, it is lovely, yeah. Glenn, you've had the pork. Was it pork? With what? What have you got with it?
Potatoes and like a balsamic glaze.
His pork does look, to be fair, it looks more impressive than my meal.
Lovely.
It looks very rich in flavour. Based on the upcharge, from what I know from like Royal Caribbean, which you're paying 50, 60, sometimes $70 more for a specialty restaurant. It was 25 for Sabatini's, 29 I think for the Crown Grill. The value to quality is just, there is no question that you should absolutely, as soon as you get on the ship or as soon as you're able, to start booking yourself into the specialty restaurants. Oddly enough, we haven't booked into Bistro sur la Mer. Wasn't bothered by it. I had watched a lot of quite mediocre reviews of that restaurant, so we weren't terribly worried about Bistro sur la Mer. But now I'm wondering, have we made a mistake with only 3 days left to go? Glenn, have we made a mistake not booking ourselves into the French restaurant?
Yes.
He says we have. Dessert menu. Incredible. Are you ready to see a huge giant Ferrero Rocher? Oh my God. Can we just say the immortal words, ambassador? All right, that's for Glenn, because he's not greedy at all.
Oh, I've got a small one, yes.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Wow, thank you. That looks amazing. I do not know where to begin. I'm not gonna start with the giant Ferrero Rocher. I'm gonna start with the panna cotta. No, this is the tiramisu,
That's tiramisu.
which looks like a panna cotta. Oh my gosh.
What is yours, tiramisu?
Tiramisu. This is tiramisu.
Oi, oi, oi. What that is.
Damn. The tiramisu was just outstanding. Because it wasn't a tiramisu, it was almost like it was refactored into like a semi-Freddo. Like the tiramisu sponge. I just don't know how they do it. It makes no sense, and yet it makes perfect sense. I mean, I won't lie, it's quite difficult to eat.
Just crack it with you.
This is... Oh my gosh, it's too good. Well, that was day 5, and it's come to a fantastic end. Sabatini's. Sabatini's, oh my gosh, how amazing was that meal. I couldn't complain about a single thing. The only thing that I could complain about is the fact that I probably had a little bit too much drink before I went into the restaurant, which is a shame, because yeah, I was a bit swaying and I didn't feel drunk at all until I sat down, and then I was like, oh, the drink that I had in high spirits seems to have hit me, which is a bit of a shame. But the food, I can't complain about the food. The food was amazing. How does it fit with Crown Grill? I still think Crown Grill is better. It's definitely better value, especially if you're a steak person like myself. However, the food was exquisite, and those desserts, I mean, hello waiter, please give us the menu, because the food was so good. We are going back there in a couple of days. I'm not going to bother filming it because I don't need to, you don't need to see it twice, but I will definitely be trying the things that I didn't try. I might film a bit on my phone, but we'll see. But honestly, amazing. If you come on Sky Princess, Sabatini's is the restaurant along with Crown Grill. You've got to try them both because they're both extraordinary. The food was amazing. Don't worry about the calories, they don't count. And if we're going to do a steps count right now, we are at 15,451. We have beaten the steps record so far on this cruise. So we have the fact that the minimum that steps I've done was like just shy of 10,000, and the most I've done is 15,500. Just goes to show you can keep up activity on a cruise without even trying. So don't try, just walk, enjoy everywhere. Skagen, great place. It reminded me of a model village from the 80s. So clean, so quaint, just full of its own culture, just so separate from what we saw in Copenhagen yesterday. The Danes really are amazing people, and it was an amazing place with incredible beaches, which I was saying this earlier, they remind me actually of the beaches in Fife in Scotland. And if any of you have seen the movie Chariots of Fire, you'll know the beaches there. Look at this. Actually, check the shot I just shot from the back of the ship about 20 minutes ago. It's 10:30 at night, and you would have absolutely no idea that it was that late, considering how much, well, light there is, to be honest. I mean, this is crazy. And we're heading from Skagen in Denmark up to Oslo. We're due to arrive in Oslo tomorrow morning. We're going about 14 miles an hour, so we're not going very far. I think it's about 150 miles, land miles, 120 nautical miles. It's mad. It's crazy to think that it's so bright. It's like we're chasing blue hour. Amazing. To do a cruise this far north as well, which is something I've never done before, all of a sudden I want to do the fjords, I want to do Norway, I want to see the Arctic Circle because it's incredible. I put a post on Instagram earlier, by the way, Diaries UK, if you want to follow me on Instagram, but just to say, this out here right now, this is why people who love cruising. And tonight, Glenn and I are going to leave this open, and we're going to listen to the waves as we go to sleep. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much if you're already subscribing. If you're not, then hit the subscribe button, hit the like button if you liked it, and don't forget to share it with your friends. My name is Anthony, you've been watching the Diaries, and I'll see ya in Oslo for the next one. I haven't got a clue what we're doing in Oslo, by the way, but I do know we've got to leave early, so bedtime. See ya. Take care. Stay safe. This is our third time in Alfredo's.